Here. Uh, yeah, nope. Not gonna happen. Not going to happen. Melanie, you're next. Mm-mm. Melanie, unmute yourself. Yes, I can. Good evening. Is it Melanie? Okay. How old are you? I always ask. What do you got for me?
Um, I don't entirely disagree with your perspective, um, but I don't think that it is always Black women's fault that they're single. I think that you place a lot of blame on.
Hold on. No, no, nope, 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 nope.
No,
We're not gonna do that. Are you married?
I am single.
All right. Whose responsibility do you want to get married?
I do.
Whose responsibility is that?
Yeah, I guess it goes both ways.
No, no. Whose responsibility is it if you want to get married?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I play
See, this is
roles.
what I
Certainly.
see when I talk about the aha moment, people, accountability, honesty, and admission. The admission part is a thing a lot of sisters struggle with admitting. I've asked you two direct questions. You've deflected answering instead of just saying me. The
Okay.
answer is you, but you don't want to say it.
Yeah.
Why?
So in my case, I think a lot of it has to do with.
But before you move on,
Go
but
ahead.
why don't you want to just say it's my responsibility?
Okay.
You say okay, but I'm asking you why don't you just want to say that?
It is my responsibility.
And that's all I don't want to. Okay, go ahead. I'm just. It's always fascinating that.
Yeah. No, I agree that most women deflect a lot, but I'm saying
Well,
that,
but now see,
yeah,
Melanie.
there's a
What's
but. Yeah.
interesting? What's interesting is you can say most women do something, and that's okay. But when I say most women do something, I'm blaming them, making it their fault. How curious is that?
Uh, I mean, you have a point. You do.
Yeah.
Um, so in my case, I do notice that makes a difference in my success in dating.
Okay.
And I am picky. And I think that's something that you've mentioned. You've recommended that women relocate, um, if they're in the suburbs or in rural areas.
Hmm.
So um, that's something that I am considering.
Well, so at 33, you want to get married. You want children?
Yeah.
Okay. Um. So is that how recent is that picture?
Um, Last December.
All right. So you don't have a problem attracting men, right?
Um, yeah.
Okay. So if there are women out here competing with you, you attract you if you can attract them and you want to get married, where's the disconnect?
Yeah. I guess that's something I'm trying to figure out as well.
Well, so when you come on and say when a single black woman is not married, it's not their fault. And I feel like you always blame black women. And you just did some of the same things you accused me of doing. But sis, you have to understand if you want to get married, there's a disconnect. If you can attract men, and and nobody's wanting to move forward, it's not the men's fault, is it?
Um,
Really?
I guess it goes case by case, right?
No, not really. If you didn't want to have sex with me, is that your fault?
I don't understand the question.
if I wanted to have sex with you and you didn't want to have sex with me, is it your fault?
I don't know if there's anybody's fault.
Ma'am, I'm just doing the inverse of what you say. Women control access to sex, men control access to relationship. If you're dating marriageable level men and they're not asking you to marry them, it's not their fault or responsibility. It's your responsibility to figure out why marriageable level men don't want to marry you.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't really been dating that much lately, to be honest.
Well,
Especially
but if you
before.
want to get married, then that's your fault.
I know.
See,
I
this
need
is
to.
what I mean. You ladies come in, and that's the problem. You've been allowed to deflect and lie to yourselves and stick your head in the sand and everything else. And there's no reason
Danger
that a
Zone!
woman, you're an attractive woman, but there's no reason that you, no offense, man, that you should come out sounding so game goofy at 33 years old.
Gang goofy?
Game goofy. This
Oh,
is the day.
game goofy.
Did you go to college?
Yeah,
Did you graduate?
I did.
Okay, it's amazing how Becky, Marisol, Mylene, and I knew they were getting a lot of women were getting married right out of college.
Yeah.
I find it troubling that so many black women just don't through their 20s, they don't date, they don't figure it out, and then they get into your area and it becomes hard to even understand what's going on. So you're out here competing for the same men that 25-year-olds are
Yeah, I
competing
know.
for. But you should have a 33-year-old's mindset and an advantage, but I'm not hearing anything different. Which is another thing when I hear older women saying, well, what do you get from a young girl that you can't get from an older woman? Seeing any big differences?
So your phrase game goofy means immature? What does that mean?
The game of love. You're game goofy, meaning you don't seem to be well versed in the game of dating or love or what's going on out here. You haven't asked yourself some critical questions as to why relationships, the outcome you have is not happening. If you want something, what are you doing to get it? I mean, if you went to college, you wanted to graduate, you realize that there was a process you had to go through. You had to choose a school, get accepted by the school, attend the school, pay tuition, attend classes, pass classes. There's a process, right?
Yep.
Relationships are a process too. And if you've had relationships, have you ever said, have you ever been engaged?
No, but I was in
Uh,
a long-term relationship.
how long?
Like 3 years.
And how long ago was that?
A long time ago.
How long though?
Like 4 years.
Okay. So one of the things I always tell ladies to do is go back and interview your exes. Go back and interview your exes when there's nothing there and ask what it's like to be with you and then why things ended. Because ladies need to get far more curious about things. It's not going to just happen. That's ultimately what I'm saying. It's not going to just happen. And that's why that danger zone thing. Because it sounds kind of funny, but Melanie, time is ticking.
I know.
And so that's why when you came in saying that it's not always a woman's fault that there's a black woman's fault that they're single, and I feel like you blame them. I put the responsibility and accountability square where it belongs, on your lap.
So if geography is part of the problem, you're saying, well, I'm acknowledging that's part of my problem, but you're saying there's probably other things that I'm being ignorant towards or
Well,
delusional about.
I mean, I don't know, ma'am. Honestly, I haven't. I
Right.
don't. First of all, depending upon the kind of caliber of man you want, if you're living in a inhospitable area, that's an issue. This is why I tell women, therapists is always a good idea because we all need some adjustment. Image consultant, personal trainer, matchmaker, because if you should have more resources than a 23-year-old woman. Spend some of them to go try to make yourself available to the kind of man you say you want. Especially if you don't live there, because you're not going to run into them at the gym or Whole Foods.
Right.
I mean, that's what has to happen, or else. You got a dog?
Right.
Do you have a dog?
No, I don't. Thank God.
what part? What state do you live in?
I'm in New York, but I'm on Long Island.
All right. So in 2021, I'm going to be profiling single men and single women, either weekly, monthly, or weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly eligible people. Um, I think a lot of professional women need different advice and need access, but you're going to have to get active. You cannot be passive,
Yeah.
especially, and I mean no disrespect, but in your 30s, so at your age, you got to be
Yeah.
far more proactive because you out here competing against 23 year olds. All right,
Yeah.
sis, appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Okay, bye bye. All right, who's next? Somebody have disagreement? Question you're not quite clear on? I don't make it women's fault, but it is your responsibility to get chose by the man. I mean, Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind. What have I said, ladies? How you dropping your virtual handkerchief? I do declare. How you dropping it? Um, you have a comment. I don't know who you are, but I would do this. All right, here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Unmute yourself, please. Hey, hello. What's your first name? How old are you? What do you got for me?
And I do have these conversations with my dad and my uncles. Marriage is a lot of work. I learned marriage is a lot of work. I do have the opportunity to date high income earning men, but I won't call them high quality men. I dated brothers who were lawyers. Sometimes they do have some issues. When you speak to them, I learned to listen when I meet with them on dates. And when you do engage in conversations with them, they do have issues as well. Some of them don't have a good relationship with their dad. Some don't even have a good model of what a marriage or relationship is.
Hello.
Yes, Kevin.
Okay. Is this all the guys you're dating?
I also tell my girlfriends they're on Tinder. There are some high income earning brothers on Tinder.
So I didn't hear you. Did you say yes?
Yes, I dated a politician.
Let me stop you. Listen. Tinder?
Tinder do have some high income.
I'm sorry, man. Can I make a statement before?
Sure, Kevin.
All right. What's the issue?
The issue is
because I know my name, and when somebody continues to
what I'm trying to do, I think you're not distinguish between a high income earning.
Okay. One thing you cannot do is overtalk me. Now, we'll try this again. When I'm trying to make a point, I let you speak. You're going to either listen or I'm going to bid you a good night, ma'am. But I don't know you. I haven't done anything to you. So check the attitude. I don't know why you ladies think you can get on a show with somebody you don't know and come in with an attitude. You can unmute yourself and we can try this again. Did you hear what I said? Well, you sound okay. Well, let's rewind. Let's rewind because it seemed as though you haven't. When I asked you about these men, you said that these men have issues, and I said all of them, and you said yes.
Yes.
Well, ma'am, then that's not well. And if you're meeting these men on Tinder.
Even on Match.com.
Well,
What
how
I'm trying to
about,
say,
see, this is
Kevin,
what I
is
mean. So to the market, so what I mean, ma'am, is I got news for you. In general, high value men don't hang out on Tinder and Match. They go to matchmakers. They're out working. See, I'm gonna use this as an example. Ladies, you have 100% responsibility of who you make yourself available to. But far too many of you want it easy. Tinder, Match. Are you paying for either one of these services?
I did pay for them because I like to keep myself discreet. And I just want to make a comment, Kevin. There are men who are high income earning
Ma'am,
men
I
on
know,
these sites.
but see, what you need to understand, ma'am, is I know. Okay, listen. Yes, you may find one or two on there, but that's
But
not.
no, it's not just one
All
or
right.
two.
Okay. No. Okay. You're gonna tell me
There's
about. You're
even
gonna tell me about
politicians on
men. You're
there.
gonna tell me about men, and no. Again, I asked if you're paying, since I did because I want to keep myself discreet. So let's get this straight. You want to find a high value man off a free dating site. Anybody see any problems with this? Ladies, anybody see any problems with this? You want to find a man who has his shit together and you only want to pay. Nah. Nope. You get what you give, ladies. And if you're not willing to sacrifice and invest, don't complain. Somebody said they had a disagreement. But I'm not gonna let you sit here and run men down because you don't want to do what it takes to make yourself available to a different caliber of man. That's on you.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Spotlight News today again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's keep the name of Papa Kevin Samuels forever. May his name stay forever. May we put legacy on his name. May his good work not be buried. May the good work be remembered, and may it keep going, because this is not just work. It's educative, and it's something that can change someone's life. It's something that someone can have and you change your life because it's so educative. So guys, let's try to keep following, liking. You can go and like all his pages, Instagram, YouTube. Keep on liking. Let's keep on pushing the work, because this work is so educative for this generation, even the coming generation. You're there, you parent, and you don't know what to tell your kids about relationship, marriages, friendship. Here you go. Just tap on them, give them the click. They'll get to know how to navigate themselves around men and women. Even friendship, it's not all about courtship and so on, but it's all about even friendship. So let them keep on checking these videos. Before we proceed, allow us to thank the almighty God for keeping us safe, for keeping us well, for protecting us, even for our lives, because many didn't make it to lives. Many didn't wake up. Many are using life supporting machines. Then who are you to wake up live and kicking and clear? Let's thank God for the gift of life and for what he has done for us. And let's pray for those in the hospitals. May God heal them accordingly. So guys, keep on liking, sharing, and commenting. For my commenters, love you all. For those who give me ideas, thank you so much. May God bless you. Yeah, this is Spotlight News, and we are still continuing on commenting about these videos because they are so educative. This man was undefeated, the godfather, and for everything he was wise and intelligent, because dealing with this other gender, it's not easy at all. So today we are going to look at this lady. She came in and she says she thinks Papa Kevin Samuels, he's not right about whatever he tells ladies. She says he's not right of telling ladies that they are black women why they are single. It's not their choice. But says Mr. Kevin says, if you say ladies do like this, it's okay on your side. But me, when I try to put in some sense in you guys, I say this and this, you say I'm blaming ladies. First of all, what I say one, at a point, I'm not going to say he was perfect, but he was intelligent, because actually I would like to move in with someone if who tells you the reality? I think this guy was so real, because you come in and you feel like you want to speak shit, otherwise he will tell you, mom, you're not special. Because what I've seen, most especially single ladies, they come when they tell them the fact that if you're a lady and you produce, your value has somehow reduced. They don't want to admit it. They want to listen to this. You're a lady, yes, you have a kid, but you still have that level of value. This is what Mr. Kevin wanted to show, the reality, that the reality is your level will reduce. Because if you're having, it's like in daily life, you have to explain a lot. Yes, yeah, I'm single, but I have a kid. So what happened between you and your kid? And you have to explain that me and my baby daddy and my kid, this and this. And trust me, 90% of men think single mothers go in and have affairs with their baby daddies. Most of them think single mothers go in and have affairs with their baby daddies because they think someone cannot let go of anything. So someone accepting, and this is to ladies, someone accepting you with when you're a single mother, and accepting you and taking you for a wife, it's not easy. And at times, as ladies, we miss it a lot because we think we are special. But if someone comes in and says, this is my wife, I'm taking her wherever she is, I'm taking her for what she is, please just respect that person, because it's not easy. Just imagine you're man, you're still single, you don't have any kid, and someone comes in with their kids and them to interfere in your home. They mess up everything, and you're not the dad, and you have to have that father figure. It's not easy. So what I say, I give respect to those men who take their responsibility to take single mothers serious. It's not easy, wherever it is, though us ladies, we don't want to listen to the truth. So guys, that brings us today. We are still in the charity week. Our numbers are there for donations. Or if you have where you can donate, it's okay, you can donate some. Let's try to bring up a life. We are helping street kids. We are helping kids with special diseases. Mostly I'll talk about hyperparalysis, because it's hitting up the highest number these days. I don't know why, but it's hitting up the most high number. And street kids, you find a street kids, okay, like this week I decided to go to the streets with these babas to trim off their hair because they lack money for hair. That was for free. I don't know if you guys are interested in the video, but yes, we are doing that and giving them some stuff like food, clothes. Yeah, be someone's hope. You never know. God will reward you for the good heart in one way or the other. Bye bye. Keep liking, sharing. Love you all. May God bless you. Bye bye.